road white to the Guelph Storm as Act 5 of the Highway 7 rivalry is underway between the Storm and the Rangers as Rakoff gives the puck up there for Brustevich. Here's Matthew Andonovski, who has finished up his 3-game suspension, and another body that's great to see back in the lineup for Kitchener as Andonovski breaks up that pass that Luchenko was trying to hit. Hislop, his pass is broken up that time by Trent Swick. Here's Hislop, try to feed it off the wall that time, looking that time for Luchenko, just escaped him. Parsons will leave it here for Matthew Andonovski. Andonovski, quick passing off to Philip Machar, and Machar with some speed into the Guelph zone to Trent Swick. Swick can't get the shot away. He was taken off the puck, but the puck finds its way to Carson Rakoff. Rakoff, cross ice for Machar. Machar will settle that puck down and skate at the high point of the slot. Machar will leave it here. That one just goes right through the skates and the stick of Carson Rakoff as Brody.
But a nice save by Slavik to keep it scoreless.
Rangers win the faceoff. There's Trent Swick. Gets it off, but Guelph will clear. And that too many men on the ice penalty has now been killed by the Storm, but they still got to kill this slashing penalty against Grunder for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Simon Motu will lead the charge up ice. Drops it back off for Romano. Kitchener entering with some speed to Adrian Misteljevic. Misteljevic redirected there by Romano. Save made by Slavik. Got the pad down, and the Storm do clear. As knocking this one down will be Jackson Parsons, who leaves it for Simon Motu. Motu avoids the pressure there from Nemestikov. Nemestikov pokes Motu off the puck, but getting some support there was Motu from Romano. Here is Motu. That one just hopped off his stick. Romano, though, picks up the loose puck. Romano tried some toe drag swag, and then Nemestikov clears as 30 seconds remain here on this Rangers power play.
Misteljevic, again, with the opportunity this time around as the second unit's out there. Third leading goal scorer for the Rangers. He also has to get going goalless in his last 7.
Hellenis here for Misteljevic. Misteljevic tried to make a nice move, but Top took him off the puck as we're approaching the final 10 seconds of this Rangers power play. Kitchener once again trying to enter into that Guelph zone. This one stays onside with Trent Swick. Swick shot, that's blocked by Top. And Guelph has killed both Rangers power plays. Kitchener now 0 for 2 on the man advantage in quick succession. Swick here for Savard.
Huge news coming up on March 3rd. It's the 1982 Memorial Cup team. They'll be back here for a reunion at the Odd. Back up to you guys.
Buzz is in the air for that.
Thank you very much, Sean. And the Storm, they have a power play here as Matthew Andonovski will sit for roughing. See, he gave an old punch to the face there at Charlie Paquette before he went to break.
A couple of those old Rangers coming back, like Scott Stevens apparently on the list of attendees. He's been known to throw a few of those.
Not only Ranger legend, in my opinion, easily in the top. Great save by Slavik.
He's going to the right spots, though, but that's one thing at least Bulls had to.
Guelph with a good chance that just fired wide from Grunder. Storm in the near corner here, trying to win this one back. Rakoff will wire it around, but Allen will hop on this puck, and Cam Allen, nice to see him back for the Guelph Storm. Missed the first half of this season, recovering from some shoulder surgery. It's going to be Hislop off here for Allen. Allen to Nemestikov. Nemestikov thought about going up ice, but he'll settle things back to Bowman. Bowman will throw one in to that near corner, but getting there first was Campbell. As Bowman in a battle, and Machar pokes that puck free off to Carson Rakoff, then to Trent Swick. Off cross ice, can't get it on the tape there of Rakoff, as Luchenko lifted Machar's stick, and the Storm going to be taken this time here by Budnick, who just rolls one to center ice with Mercer giving it back to Trent Swick, as the Rangers making a line change. Taken here by Diracolo. Diracolo up ice. Off here for Motu. Motu will just fire one in. Takes a lap around the Guelph net. There's Carson Rakoff looking to get it for Swick, who's been a monster against the Storm this season so far. As Guelph tries to bring this one once again up ice, as Machar, he comes in, lays the check that time on McFadden. The fourth line here for Guelph, trying to get something going as well. In the first period that's starting to really just fly by, as we're approaching 5.5 minutes in the first. Here's Serlin, his pass originally broken up, came back to him. Allen will throw one on, save made there by Parsons. That was a little bit of a wobbler. Parsons was sharp on it, as the Rangers will scoop this up here in their own end with Swick. That one took a deflection off the stick that time of Grunder, caused a little bit more problems than I think the Rangers were hoping for. Guelph wins this puck back here with Snellgrove. Snellgrove at the point for Hislop. Allen a drive, but wants swimming upstream right now with a 1-0 lead as we're approaching the end of the first period. And as you said, Dan, we've said his name a lot. He's been the most active Storm with some great scoring chances, and there he cashes in on the rebound after the initial rush by the Storm. Allen just goes off the stick there that time from Bowman. Grunder started the rush. Vechia cashed in after Parsons made the initial save. Now here comes Philip Machar on the near wing. Machar, he'll fire one around. Try to be hopped on by Swick, but he's cut off that time by Guelph. It's going to be Machar, a shot. Slavik makes the save. Rakoff will pick up the rebound. Here's Rakoff, gives it off that time as trying to be dropped in down low from Diracolo. But Allen wins the puck back for Guelph. Couldn't get it on the tape there of Bowman to face off for Guelph.
And check that Motu out there on this PK for the Rangers, as they want to keep this clean sheet of ice as clean as on the scoreboard too, because they can afford to go down 2-0 right now.
Cam Allen. He'll drop this one back here for Luchenko. Goes cross ice for McFadden. Bowman for Allen. Allen here then for Nemestikov. Cross ice for Bowman. Shot. Nice save made by Parsons. And Trent Swick clears that loose puck with Allen going back to his own end to track it. Seconds remain in this Guelph power play. Drop it back here for Hislop. Then to Beauchene. Here comes Beauchene on the near wing. Beauchene tries to feed one through, but that's broken up by Elenis. One of the Storm, Beauchene, lost his stick here. About 11 seconds left here. One last rush for the Guelph with the power play. And Crane got hit hard that time. Good hit there from Diracolo, who's not afraid to lay the body. But here's Machard. He tried to pick the far corner. Visseljevic back on the ice, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Guelph with Nemestikov. Entering the Rangers, and Nemestikov backhandles, and his stick absolutely explodes.
I've never seen that. Broken stick on a backhander.
Here's Swick. Can't get the shot away. Puck just rolled off his stick. Now at the point for Campbell. Campbell. Throw one off. Rangers really need to get the next goal in this hockey game. Here's Serlin. For Allen, that one's tipped, and it goes wide. As Ulrichsen wins the puck back for just a split second as a scrum ensues in the far corner. Kitchener wins it back. Off here for Trent Swick. Try to chip that one up in as Swick will give chase for it. Swick uses his big frame, but Allen muscles that one around. Couldn't kick it free was Swick. Here's Pugliese from his knees, feeds it off to Swick. Swick backhands her to the point here for Andonovski. Big blast from Rakoff, and that one goes wide. Pugliese tried to kick that one through. Pugliese a chance. Rakoff a chance. Save made by Slavik. That time as the puck was bouncing around like a ping pong. And this one goes
back and up into his own goal. That makes it so tough as a goaltender. And when you have that, carrying that much speed into the opposing net, that adds another element as well.
Rangers still looking for their first shot of the second period as we've played a little bit more than 5 minutes here in the middle frame. Guelph's only got 2, but they cashed in their second goal on their second one, and that Luchenko goal. Here comes McGuire. McGuire throws one through that goes behind the Rangers' net. Beauchene throws one on that time from Budnick. As here's Paquette. Paquette tries to wire one around to the point, and he does to Budnick. Budnick backhands one through. That took a bounce.
Asset to have, and the wily vet Motu able to kind of show him the ropes. And you know, when you might have those moments as a rookie, you certainly do. You've got the dependable number 46 back there to maybe cover your tracks.
Yeah, Diracolo definitely hasn't looked out of place in just a hand.
Just in front of goaltender Slavik.
Off the wall here for Vechia. That one just escapes off his stick, and good shutdown D, not letting Kitchener generate some chances. And right now driving the bus in this game are the visitors from the Royal City. But here's Trent Swick. Here for Machar. Machar showing off that speed. Off for Rakoff. Back for Machar. And they kind of ran into each other. And that nearly sprung Nemestikov. As Nemestikov, though, will get there first. Nemestikov feeds it off the wall to Bowman. Bowman tried to hit the open man, Luchenko. But that one was broken up by Hunter Brustevich. Here's Brustevich. Tries to go around his man. Trent Swick lost control of the puck. And Nemestikov will scoop it up for Guelph. Bowman. Welcome back inside the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium as the Storm up 2-0 and trying to pound down that lead right.
There's something positive going their way. They've held the Guelph Storm at least to 0 for on the power play, on their power play opportunities. So that's a good first step.
Romeo had a good chance there from the point. Parsons the save. Now the Rangers try to feed it there from Rakoff from Machar. The Storm break it up. Here's Serlin. Can he pounce on it? No. Giricolo got his stick on it ahead of that. Now here comes Carson Rakoff. Rakoff will cut. Rakoff chance. He can't get the shot away, but he draws a penalty. Here's Brustevich a drive. That one goes wide. Brustevich will scoop this one. Delayed penalty against Guelph. Here's Machar. Machar goes for the skate. That one's poked away for Kitchener with the man advantage. It's going to be scooped up here by the Rangers with Brustevich. Brustevich off the wall. Sets a good pick there against Nemestikov, who tracked this one down for Guelph. Now Guelph just trying to play keep away and eat up the remaining power play time Kitchener has. Here's Parsons. He'll leave it for Brustevich. Brustevich avoids the pressure that time from McFadden. Brustevich, cooler than the other side of the pillow, but time is running out on this Rangers power play. Brustevich for Adrian Misljevic. Speedy Misljevic here for Swick. Swick for Sop, and he turns it over. Here comes Paquette. Power play's over. Rangers now 0 for 3 on the man advantage, and there's a shot that time from McGuire that went wide.
Yeah, they're hauling for extra men.
As the Storm lose out on that draw, but Kitchener does well to clear it. So both teams have been digged with the extra man on the ice. Hislop gets a good shot there from Sop. Here's Swick, a drive. That one goes wide.
I think that was the right call in the end. So credit to the officials for getting it right.
They took their time. They huddled.
Yep.
And you know that's the whole name of the game here. Take your time and make sure it's right.
I give a little credit to Dirk Cole. He did a great sell job at just getting over and at least thwarting a potential odd man rush. So the other way.
Here's Nemestikov. Nemestikov off the wall here for Bowman. Here's Braden Bowman. McFadden flips it to Hislop. Then to Luchenko. Luchenko drives in down low. That one goes off Andonovsky's stick. Then the Storm get it back here for Luchenko. Luchenko thinking about a sharp angle shot and said Wisey will fire one around the Rangers net to Braden Bowman. Bowman for Hislop. Here's Luchenko cross ice for Bowman. Tried to kick it up to himself, but showed off too much of those soccer skills. And puck finds its way back for Sop, who clears the jet. Luchenko. He got the insurance marker for Guelph here in the second period and showed off his defensive skills. Swick. Rakoff, he'll throw one in. Trying to track it down here as Swick tries to put the swim move on there on Romeo. Rakoff in a battle with Pop. Luchenko helps out and wins the puck back for Guelph, but only for a split second. They couldn't clear
Our jersey auction for these one-off jerseys for the Kitchener Rangers here tonight. Boy, it seems like Grace, that young girl that designed these threads for the Kitchener Rangers, has done a good job, gotten a lot of eyes on them, and is reflected in the bids. So hop on KitchenerRangers.com to get to that link and start bidding.
Machar gives it off that time for Rakoff, and this is turned over. Here's Paquette. Paquette will flip one in and try to track it down, get some support now with Crane coming on as the Storm made a line change. Machar, shoot one around. Jet Luchenko tries to get there first as Campbell pins him up against the boards. Puck's going to nearly settle on the stick, and getting wiped out that time was Pugliese by Paquette. Two players not afraid of the physical game, and that time Charlie Paquette won out for the Storm.
Away from the odd.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more road games, but not as many 3-3s. We knew the Rangers 3-3s were done back in December. So that does help some things, but right now what would help some things is a goal. Get that momentum and that Rangers offense that we're so accustomed to seeing going. As
Rangers fans just need to pump the brakes a little bit sometimes and just have that perspective. Just enjoy this run for what it is. The struggle is tough to watch, this dive gamer for sure, but they'll figure things out.
There's been peaks and valleys as the season goes on. Every team has to experience it. The Rangers have been some shorthanded with some bodies, but here's Swick for Machar. He scores!
This hockey game, and who other than Philip Machar to deliver that His first goal in his last 3 games is a big one as it cuts this Guelph lead in half. And he just snipes it right by Slavic. Low, short side.
And won the length of the ice and clear a gain. So it's been a strong penalty kill by the Storm so far. That puck from Parsons hits Gustevich up high. He had to settle it down eventually. And the Rangers nearly turn it over in their own end with Machar. But here comes Machar. Finds that open ice here for Elenis. Elenis down low here for Romano. Romano for Machar. Machar at the point now for Motu. Motu for Machar. He won't shoot it. Goes here for Elenis. Then Motu a drive. That one's blocked by Luchenko. Machar will scoop it up. 20 seconds remain on the Rangers power play. Here's Motu. Chance from Motu, and he fired it wide. Machar will try to hop in on this loose puck again. Centered that one in the slot. No Ranger was there, and Allen easily clears as there's 7 seconds remaining on this Ranger power play, and that looks like it'll do it. So the power play struggles continue for Kitchener. As we're back to even strength. Romano a chance and a nice even. So Grunder's back on the ice. And we're back now here. Some even strength hockey. Kind of wheel his way through there is Elenis. Misteljevic tries to set the pick to deny the pressure there from Hislop. Swick wins this one back. Swick though forced out of the Guelph zone and nearly had Ulrichsen hop on it. Here's Ulrichsen. Gets it here for Hislop through the Storm. Hislop will just fire one and that goes off Misteljevic's stick. McFadden. Oh! Highway 7 rivals Kitchener. Here's Machar. Feed here poked in back into the Guelph zone by Trent Swick. Guelph can't break up ice. Now Machar on the far wing. Machar here, and the Noski a blast. Save made by Slavic. Slavic sprawls out. Puck is still loose. Kitchener tries to poke it to Rakoff. Here's Rakoff trying to get it back on his stick, and he just couldn't as Paquette had enough to poke it free. Pass through the slot to the slot, went off some Guelph skates. Battle will ensue for this puck. It's going to come to Carson Rakoff in the far corner. Rakoff here for Swick. Swick shot blocked in front. Swick again. Swick backhander, he fired it wide. Rakoff now too much on that pass to the point. Looking for Andonovski. Here for Brustevich. 2:21 remains here in the third period. Here's Swick. His pass goes off a Guelph stick, and now Cam Allen will hop on this one, try to fire it through. Glove down by Hunter Brustevich. Now Calgary Flame prospect. Turnover. Here's Vecchia. Vecchia on the near wing. Vecchia gets run over by Andonovski. Big hit by Matthew Andonovski to a round of applause from our town. Now here comes Carson Rakoff. Rakoff. Rangers pull the goaltender for the extra attacker. And this one's fired on. That one goes just wide.
Waved off.
Icing is waved off. You are correct, Dan. Here is Rakoff settling this one down here with 1:39 left to go. Hunter Brustevich will take this one up ice, feeling the pressure that time from Gavin Grunder. Motu. Then to Sop. Sop toed the line, stays on side. Here's Swick. Swick for Rakoff. Shot save made by Slavic, his best of the game. And once again, a pass to the point that Motu wasn't set. Motu, though, gets up and regroups for Brustevich to Rakoff. Here comes Carson Rakoff. Drops it back for Swick. Looking for Rakoff, but the Storm sticks in the lane, and they do clear, as this one will go back into the Rangers. Then for 1:07 remains in the hockey game. Rangers win the faceoff. Here's Brustevich. Down for Machar. They get it back here for Machar. Then to Brustevich. Brustevich for Carson Rakoff. Rakoff will go down low for Sop. Sop for Carson Rakoff. Sop gets to the point for Brustevich. Back to Sop. Back to Rakoff. Rakoff look to go cross. There's Swick. Sop jamming away. Score! Matthew